Hey guys, so for today's video, I want to share with you guys 6 liquid lipsticks that are all under $10. There's only one of these that is $1 or $2 over $10 mark, but I figured I would share it with you guys anyways. I did want to do this video because liquid lipsticks are such a trend, and who doesn't love them? I feel like everyone loves them, including me. I feel like a lot of the times we get to see the more higher end, pricier liquid lipstick being raved about. So I thought this video would be super cool to share with you guys some more affordable options that I personally love. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. The first I want to share with you guys are the Colourpop liquid lipsticks. Of course, I bet you guys knew I was going to mention this. I really love these. The first release of them, so like the first batch that they came out with, the formula wasn't the greatest. It was still definitely doable though. Like I still wore it. It was doable. I still would have kind of recommended it because it was just so affordable. It comes in the most prettiest tube ever with like this holographic logo on it. It's really great product. They're only $6, which I feel like is such a steal. The newer shades, the formula is a lot better though. It's a lot more comfortable to wear on the lips, very pigmented, and the shades though, like they come out with such amazing shades. A lot of their shades actually dupe a ton of higher end Anastasia liquid lipsticks, Kylie Lip Kit liquid lipsticks, Stila liquid lipsticks, like a bunch of higher end liquid lipsticks. These Colourpop ones have dupes for, so definitely recommend these. I will leave all the liquid lipsticks I mentioned down below. I also want to talk about one from the drugstore. This is the one that I believe is like $2 or $1.50 over $10, but I was like, you know what, I'm still gonna mention it for anyone who doesn't mind that it's $1 or $2 more than $10. I feel like it's such a great option because I actually really love it. This shade is beautiful, especially as well. This is the L'Oreal two-step liquid lip color. I will kind of explain these to you guys. They are two-step colors. So on the other end here, you have kind of like a chapstick primer-ish thing, and then on the other side you have the liquid lipstick. If you do use the chapstick primer part, it doesn't dry completely matte, but if you don't do it, which is what I do, I just skip that part and use only the liquid lipstick, you will get the full matte finish. However, it does leave a pretty sticky, tacky feel, so if you rub your lips like this, it will be super sticky. But personally for me, that doesn't bother me at all because I never during the day will go like this. You know what I mean? So if you just totally ignore that, it's not really a big deal. This one is in the shade Never Ending Nutmeg. It's the most perfect, like, let me do some swatches for you guys. The most perfect, like, nude pink. Like, hello. Wait till you guys see this on my hand. So beautiful, right? Like, can I live or no? Right now it is obviously glossy, but it will dry to a matte finish. And I will share some Colourpop liquid lipsticks for you guys too. I forgot to swatch those. I have Midi and Tuli. Midi is the older formula. This is when they first came out with them. It's very liquidy, but it is a beautiful shade. It's actually a dupe for Anastasia Pure Hollywood. So that's Midi right there. And then Tuli, I believe this is it. Yeah, Tuli. This is a really pretty shade. It's definitely different. Like it has that really nice mauve-y, pinky, bricky, rosy tone to it. So this right there, that's Tuli, Never Ending Nutmeg, and Midi. So next I have some Milani Amore matte lip creams. I do want to actually talk about these a little bit because I just recently got these in PR package from Milani maybe like a month and a half, 2 months ago. I can't remember, but I tested them out, but I only tested out this shade first. This is the shade Adorable. I did have a little bit of a rough patch with it because it was really drying and it actually broke up a lot on the lips, showed every piece of crack, so I wasn't really liking this shade at all. But I did test out this shade in particular a different way. So I ended up putting a lot less product on and I put just a tad bit of chapstick on underneath, and I found that I love the formula so much more. So I still feel like this is a really great option, especially if you are into really pretty packaging like this. I mean, how can you say no to that, right? Like, so gorgeous. And I think these are only max $9, but I think they might even be better than that. But the wand on these, like, you get a high-end wand here. It's an amazing wand. It's so flexible and it's a perfect little shade. And this shade is so beautiful. Sorry, let me swatch it. This is a gorgeous, like, light nude pink right there. the first time I wore this, I had so many people asking me, what are you wearing? Also, here's the shade Loved. I wanted to share this shade with you guys because not only is it really pretty, but it's a little bit of a better formula than Adorable. You don't have to use chapstick with this necessarily. I think because when you do like work with these lighter kind of shades, they are very hard to master. A lot of the times they will be kind of tricky to work with, but this shade I didn't have any problems with. Also, these are like a nice kind of moussey texture. They're not completely whipped, but they have a nice thick moussey texture. I really do love the texture, and here is Loved, number 12. Such a pretty shade. It actually looks similar to Tule, just a little bit lighter. So the last 3 liquid lipsticks are all from NYX. They have 3 different liquid lipsticks formulas that I want to share with you guys. These are the typical liquid to matte liquid lipsticks. These are definitely my favorite. You guys know I love a liquid lipstick that dries matte. These are the NYX Lingerie Lip Liquid Lipsticks. I feel like I've talked about these a ton on my channel recently, so I do have a full review if you guys are interested. The formula is really nice. They're not the most pigmented liquid lipstick ever, but they're super affordable. I believe these are $9, so just under 10. This shade is Bedtime Flirt, which is definitely one of my most used liquid lipstick shades, just in general, even not even just out of the NYX ones. Also, they have all 12 shades, and all 12 shades are all nudes. Like, they're all different types of nudes. Here's another type of nude. This one is the shade Honeymoon. It's not a mauve, so I figured I'd show you guys something different. But here's what I will show you guys just a little bit about the pigmentation. So you see I just did one swatch there, but you see how it's a little bit like see-through right there? That will happen sometimes with these NYX liquid lip lingeries. You will just have to kind of do 2 thin layers. So there you go. I just did a second layer and it's better now, but that shade is beautiful. It's like a cool tone gray nude and it's so pretty. These also feel super comfortable on the lips, so they're not extremely drying at all like some other liquid lipsticks can be. Next, I want to share with you guys these NYX Liquid Suede Cream Liquid Lipsticks. These are really nice because they don't dry completely matte. I do prefer when they do dry matte, but they're nice when you don't want an all matte face, but you still want to use a liquid lipstick. I really like the texture of these two. They literally feel like butter on the lips. I believe these are, let me see how much it is. I have them on my phone. These are $7 US, so just $2 less than the matte ones, but I do really like these as well. The wand is really nice too because it's pretty flexible and it's also a nice longer wand. This shade in particular is Sandstorm, which is really nice. So that is Sandstorm, just right near my thumb there. Really pretty like gray mauvey pink. Then you have the shade Soft Spoken, which is really gorgeous as well. It's more of a rosy tone mauve. Wow, that's a bad location for a swatch, Amy. Right in the bottom of the thumb. Last but not least, I want to share with you guys an oldie but a goodie. Like, I used to rock these like 2 years ago and I love them, still do. These are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. Some people love these, some people hate them. I've always loved them. I have the shade London and Transylvania here for you guys. London is probably the most unique nude out of all of the soft matte lip creams. Like, it's a beautiful, like, neutral, peachy, warmy, pinky, nudie shade. It's amazing, truthfully. It's really beautiful. Every time I wear this, I get asked like what I'm wearing. So this is London right there, like so pretty, right? And Transylvania is a deep, deep, deep dark purple shade. I will swatch it on the top here because I'm running out of room. The only thing with this one is when you get into the darker shades, like you see how kind of patchy that is, you will have to go in a second time and kind of try to build it up a little bit. I would recommend using a lip base even. But just keep that in mind with the darker shades of the soft matte lip creams. They are a little bit patchy, but it's such a beautiful shade, especially if you just want a sheer wash of color, which is really, really pretty if you're just doing like a no makeup look. When it comes down to the formula of these, they're more of a whipped, moussey, creamy type of texture. They're definitely not your typical liquid lipstick. And they're not as pigmented and as matte as a typical liquid lipstick, but they're more matte, I find, than the NYX Suede liquid lipstick. So when it comes to NYX liquid lipsticks, I feel like how many times can I say liquid lipstick in this video? When it comes to NYX liquid lipsticks, you have 3 great formulas. to choose from just based on your personal preference. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I figured it would just be super helpful to have this video out for you guys because like I said, I know liquid lipsticks are a huge trend, and what better than to show you guys some great affordable options that I personally love and enjoy. So here are all the swatches again in case you guys are interested in taking any screenshots. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.